Hi, I am Gaith. I have a question. Have you ever heard of the dark web? It's a hidden part of the internet that is not accessible through normal search engines. It's a place where anonymity is prized and illegal activities take place, such as buying and selling drugs, weapons, and stolen data. But it's not all bad. The dark web is also a platform for whistleblowers and political activists to share information without fear of censorship. Navigating this mysterious world requires caution and knowledge. So, are you ready to hear for our story for today? So let's get started. In the summer of 2018, the world was stunned when a group of hackers calling themselves the Dark Overlord made a bold claim. They had stolen sensitive data from several companies and organizations, including a law firm that had worked on the 9/11 attacks. But that was just the beginning. As the group's demands for ransom payments began to make headlines, it became clear that the Dark Overlord was not just another group of cybercriminals. They had a brazenness that was rare even in the murky world of the dark web. The group's modus operandi was simple but effective. They would gain access to their victims' systems using a combination of spear phishing attacks and exploiting software vulnerabilities. Once they had control, they would demand a ransom payment in exchange for not releasing the data they had stolen. One of the most high-profile victims of the Dark Overlord was Netflix. In late 2017, the group claimed to have stolen the new season of the hit show, Orange is the New Black. When Netflix refused to pay the ransom, the Dark Overlord responded by releasing the episodes online, causing a major embarrassment for the streaming giant. But it wasn't just entertainment companies that were targeted by the Dark Overlord. Healthcare organizations also found themselves in the crosshairs. The group would steal patient data and demand ransom payments in exchange for not releasing it. One of their victims was a clinic in Lithuania, which refused to pay the ransom. The Dark Overlord responded by releasing the names, addresses, and medical records of thousands of patients online. As the group's attacks continued, law enforcement agencies around the world began to take notice. The FBI, in particular, made the Dark Overlord a top priority, and their agents worked tirelessly to track down the group's members. Finally, in early 2018, their hard work paid off. A Serbian national named Slobodan Jerkovic was arrested by police and extradited to the United States to face charges. While it was not clear whether Jerkovic was one of the leaders of the group or just a member, his arrest sent shockwaves through the dark web community. The story of the Dark Overlord is a cautionary tale about the growing threat of cybercrime on the dark web. It highlights the brazenness of some of the hackers who operate in the shadows, and the dangers they pose to companies and organizations that store sensitive data online. The fact that the Dark Overlord was able to successfully breach the systems of a law firm that worked on the 9/11 attacks is particularly concerning, as it underscores just how vulnerable even the most secure organizations can be. At the same time, the story also demonstrates the ability of law enforcement to track down and prosecute those who engage in illegal activity on the dark web. While the dark web may seem like a lawless frontier, with hackers operating with impunity, the reality is that law enforcement agencies around the world are working tirelessly to bring cybercriminals to justice. The case of the Dark Overlord serves as a stark reminder of the need for companies and organizations to take cybersecurity seriously. Whether through better employee training, more robust security protocols, or more effective software patches, there are steps that can be taken to reduce the risk of a cyber attack. As the world becomes increasingly digital, it is more important than ever that we take the necessary steps to protect ourselves and our data from those who seek to exploit it. We reach to the end of our today's story. I hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe in our channel for more and hit the like button to make me happy. Goodbye.